Good evening, I'm Mallory Maddox. John Nicely is on assignment in Kansas City, where the Royals could make history by winning 2 World Series games in one day. And we're not talking about a doubleheader, are we, John?
No, we're not talking about a doubleheader. In fact, as I left the ballpark last night, one of the Royals fans said to me, you know, we can actually win 2 World Series games in one day, because it ended after midnight last night. And you see all the traffic just coming to the stadium behind me, the big game 2 being played tonight behind me. And one guy that I sat next to in the stadium last night, it was after 12. He had a 2-hour drive to get home, and he had to be at work at 8 o'clock this morning. But nobody left the game. It was so good. And I want to show you again the crowd's reaction to Alec Gordon's his home run in the 9th inning. Watch him and listen. What a great moment that was in that game, and they just were supercharged after that because they have avoided the loss and went on to win the game. I also want to show you a couple I ran into yesterday, father-son. Darren Hofford is from Omaha. He played Nebraska baseball, and he knew Alex. He was at the game with Raleigh, his dad, Raleigh's first game for a World Series ever. And I talked to Hofford about Alex and what he thinks about it.
You know, he's set the example for everybody. He goes out and works hard every day, and you know, he's the guy that you want to be like. So again, we're just super proud of the guy. He deserves every minute of it.
He'll be on that field again tonight, and in fact, Hofford, Darren, is going to go to New York for the games this weekend too. Another camera I can show you as kind of set the scene for the ballpark here in game 2 that's being played tonight. A lot of activity across the way with tailgating and all these cars still coming in, so it's going to be a big night. And speaking of cars, I have a little video to show you of something coming up later in this newscast. And if you can see it, you'll appreciate it. Royals flag's on it, convertible today, there's no rain. And Mallory, the guy said you would look great in that car.
I think anyone would look great in that car. That is an awesome convertible there. And I understand you also got barbecue in between all the work out there.
Hey, I'm glad you mentioned that, because right here in my hand is all, I bought a second sandwich just for it to eat before I go in for the ball game tonight. Can you see all that?
Do you think you'll be able to handle it? All right, thanks, John. We'll check in with you a little later on in this newscast. We'll let you have your dinner.